So a little bit of algebra that you did in school the other day. There was 4 questions on it, and the very first thing was, if x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1, find the value of each of the following. So part 1 was x plus y. And this is just substitution, you're just subbing in. You know that x in this situation usually is an unknown, but in this situation we know it to be 2 plus y is 1, which gives me 3. Part 2 of that was x minus y. Again, we know x to be a 2 in this situation just because I'm told it in the question. Normally we don't know what x is. Sometimes we have to find it out, which gives me a 1. And part 3, we have y minus x. So that is y minus x, which gives me a minus 1. I mean, you can use your calculator if you wanted for this. Just carefully type things in, or just be careful if you're doing it in your head. 2x plus y. So 2x means 2 times x, which gives me 5. The next one is 4x minus 2y. So that's 4 times x minus 2 times y, which gives me 8 minus 2, which is 6. And we have x plus 7y as the last part of question 1. And again, we know that x is 2, 7 times y is 7 times 1, which gives me 9. That was question 1. Pretty straightforward, substituting in when we know the missing number. The question 2 was just asking you to simplify. So is there any simpler way of saying a 2a and a 3b and another a? Well, if I have 2a and I have another a, I have 3a plus 3b. If I have 4x, this is part 2. If I have 4x plus 2y minus 3x minus y, I have 4x minus 3x gives me 1x, or just an x, and a 2y minus a y gives me a y. You can also always put in the 1 if you want. Part 3, you had 7p minus 6q minus 4p minus q. So we have 7p and we lose 4q, we lose 4p's. So we have 7 and we lose 4 of them. We're left with 3p. We're down 6q's and we lose another q, means we're down 7q. So whether you're up or down matters. You know, the sign in front, oh, I'm up 3b's, oh, I'm down 3x's, I'm down 4p's there. It matters. You know, think about money. It matters whether you're up or down money. And part 4, that one is minus 3m plus 2n minus 4m plus 3n plus 4. Again, I'm up 2n and I have another 3n, which gives me 5n. I'm down 3m and I lose another 4m, which gives me minus 7m. And then I just have a 4 there. And we're trying to make all this, the question says simplify, so I'm just trying to make what I was originally given as simple as possible. Usually, you know, if it's really, really complicated, I'll follow BIMDAS. But in this situation, I'm literally adding and subtracting. And because, you know, if you look at BIMDAS or BirdMass, some people say, addition and subtraction is on the same level down here. So we can just add and subtract in any order, you know, they're on the same level. There is no multiplication or division or anything above that. So we're on this level and we're just trying to say it as simply as possible. If you have 2 of something and you get another 1 of it, well then you have 3 of it. So that was question 2. Question 3, I think most of you were okay with. And we have 4 bracket x plus 1 plus 2 bracket 4x plus 2. Loads of ways of working this out. Usually I do the box method, so I take just this little part to the side. Okay, and if I want to, it looks a bit complicated, so if I look at BIMDAS, is there anything to be done in the brackets? Well, can you add those? No. Can you add those? No, we can only add things and subtract things in algebra that are the same. Is there any indices? No. Is there any multiplication? Yes. So whatever way you do your multiplication, that's fine. 4 times x, it's called the array method, is 4x. So if 4 x's, 4 times x, just like if you'd 4 times 5, you'd have 4 5s, which is 20. And 4 times 1 is 4. So this bit here, I'm replacing with a 4x plus 4. And then we have another bit of multiplication. Again, you can take it to the side, or some of you are already just preferring this preference where you start to multiply it out without the box method. And that gives me a plus 2 times a 4x. Gives me a plus 8x. And a 2 times a 2 is a 4. Again, that was nothing to be done in the brackets, any indices, no multiplication done, no division, addition or subtraction. Yes, we have some addition and subtraction because we can add and subtract things that are the same in algebra. That's 12x plus 4. And that was part 1. Part 2, we had 3 bracket 6x plus 2 plus 4 bracket 3x minus 3, and we have anything to be done in the brackets? Nope. Can't add or subtract different things. Any indices? No. Any multiplication? Yes, as I said, you're welcome to do the box method. I'm going to multiply this out like this. So that gives me 18x plus 6. I'll do this one by the box method just to show you that, you know, we're going to get the same answer even if we just do that. But we have 4 bracket 3x minus 3. So it's plus 4 times 3x gives me a 12x. So I'm up 12x. And a 4 times a 3 is a 12, and a 4 times a minus 3 is a minus 12. Okay, I have my multiplication done. There is no division. Any addition or subtraction? Yes, they're the same. So 30x and then plus 6, but I'm down 12, giving me minus 6. And part 3. And again, you'll be getting faster at this. Some of you won't want to use the box method anymore because you understand what you're doing. I wouldn't like you to move on from the box method, or it's also called the array method because it's to do with like area. I wouldn't like you to move on without actually understanding it. So 2y plus 6. Okay, and the reason I did that multiplication was because there was nothing to be done in the brackets, there was no indices. Now we have a minus 3 times 8y, which gives me minus 24y. Because 3 times 8 is 24. So minus 3 times 8 is going to give me minus 24. So that's going to be minus 24y. And we have a minus 3 by a minus 5. Well, 3 by 5 is 15. And minus by minus is a plus. Can I go any further? I can. I have minus 22y because they're the same. And I can subtract them. Plus 21. I'm up 6 and I'm up another 15. Means I'm up 21, and there's no further I can go. All my addition and subtraction is done. As in question 4, simplify the following. We have x plus 1 bracket x minus 3. Now, I think this is where you seem to have the most difficulty, so I'm going to do it by the box method or the array method. And there's a video online that's good for this, that, you know, you do it with numbers. So, you know, if you knew x was 10, you'd have 10 minus 3. So this would be a length of 7, or that's the same as 10 minus 3. If you knew the length of this, so if you knew this was 10, it'd be 10 plus 1. Okay. So the length of this would be 11. And you'd start multiplying out length by width, so x by x, x squared. Again, length by width is minus 3 by x, which is minus 3x. We have length x, see they're the same, they're all x in length, by width, a 1 gives me a plus 1x. And then last little one here, if we look at it, the length of this is minus 3, because it's the same as this, or same as this. And the width of this is a plus 1. So minus 3 times, remember it's multiplication, minus 3 times the plus 1 gives me minus 3. X squared minus 3x plus 1x minus 3. Can I clean that up any further? Yes, I can. X squared, I have two things. I've done my multiplication. Is there any addition or subtraction? Yes, they're the same thing. You know, I'm down 3 x's and then I get 1x. I'm still down 2 x's minus a 3. And that's as far as I can go. That's as simple as I can make it. Some of you will prefer maybe to do it out by the smiley face. That is perfectly fine as well. Probably the best way to understand what's happening is to do it out this way. But obviously everybody learns in different ways. So you do whatever way suits you. And if you're not sure, ask plenty of questions. We have x minus 2 bracket x plus 2. And again, you know, if you're not sure where to start, you follow BIMDAS's. Can I do anything in the brackets here? No. Can I do anything in the brackets here? No. Is there any indices that I can do? No. Is there any multiplication? Yeah, brackets mean multiply. So this one I'll do by the smiley face maybe. So we have x by x gives me x squared. We have x by plus 2 gives me a plus 2x. We have a minus 2 by an x gives me a minus 2x. And we have a minus 2 by a plus 2 gives me a minus 4. 2 by 2 is 4. Plus by a minus is a minus. If you're up 2 x's and you lose 2 x's, well, you're at 0. You know, there's nothing there, so they cancel each other out. So I'm left with my addition and subtraction, and that's the only things I can add and subtract, and I end up with 0. So I end up with x squared minus 4. Now you could also write x squared plus 0x minus 4 if you really want to write that. You know, you were up 2 x's, then you lost 2 x's. Well, now you have 0 x's. Or you can, you know, you don't even have to say that you have 0 x's if you want to write it like that. And part 3, we have a plus 2 and a minus 3. Can I do anything in the brackets? No. Is there any indices? No. Can I do a multiplication? So I'm going to do it by the maybe smiley face again. A by a squared. A by minus 3, minus 3a. Plus 2 by a, plus 2a. And plus 2 by minus 3 is minus 6. All my multiplication done. Any addition, subtraction left? Yes, I'm down 3 and I get 2. That means I'm still down 1a, or just a squared minus a minus 6.